Another massive football day is here and the energy around these fixtures feels special. Some matches look like tactical battles, some feel ready for goals and drama, while others carry the pressure that only football can create. This is the kind of matchday supporters wait for because every game has a different atmosphere and a different story waiting to unfold. The predictions today are built around confidence, momentum, balance, and the way certain teams are shaping up mentally going into these clashes. The first match on the list is Valencia against Barcelona. This fixture always attracts attention because of the history, intensity, and expectation surrounding both clubs. Valencia at home can create difficult moments for any opponent, especially when the crowd gets behind the team early. But Barcelona appear to have too much attacking quality, too much composure in possession, and too much control in key areas of the pitch. The visitors should dominate large parts of the game if they settle quickly into their rhythm. Valencia may try to stay compact and defend deep, but once Barcelona begin moving the ball with speed and confidence, spaces usually begin to appear. The prediction here is a convincing 3-0 victory for Barcelona. It feels like the away side have the discipline and attacking sharpness to take control of the match from the beginning. Once the first goal arrives, the confidence level should rise even further and the pressure on Valencia could become overwhelming. This looks like one of those performances where patience and quality eventually break resistance completely. Barcelona simply look stronger in too many departments going into this fixture. Next comes Lazio against Pisa, a game where the home side appear ready to show authority from the opening whistle. Lazio usually play with confidence when facing teams they are expected to beat, and this matchup feels like an opportunity for them to control possession, dictate tempo, and slowly wear the opposition down. Pisa may try to stay organized defensively and frustrate the home supporters early, but maintaining concentration for the full 90 minutes against this kind of pressure is extremely difficult. The prediction is a 2-0 win for Lazio. This feels like a match where the home side stay patient, avoid panic, and gradually increase their attacking intensity as the game progresses. Lazio should create enough opportunities to score while also remaining solid defensively. Sometimes football is about explosive attacking football, but other times it is about professionalism and control. This fixture looks more like the second type. Lazio seem prepared to manage the match calmly and finish the job without unnecessary complications. Bologna against Inter could easily become one of the most entertaining games of the day because of the balance between the teams and the pressure surrounding the contest. Bologna are capable of creating dangerous moments, especially when they attack with confidence in front of their home crowd. Inter, however, have the experience and mentality required to survive difficult spells and respond strongly under pressure. This game has the feeling of a battle where momentum changes multiple times before the final whistle. The prediction is a 2-1 victory for Inter with over 1.5 goals looking very strong. Expect an open game with moments of intensity, transitions, and attacking movement from both sides. Bologna should not be underestimated because they have enough energy and confidence to threaten throughout the match, but Inter appear slightly more prepared to handle the decisive moments. When games become emotional and chaotic, experienced teams often find ways to remain composed, and that could be the difference here. Espanyol against Real Sociedad feels completely different from the previous fixture because this game may turn into a tactical and disciplined contest rather than an open battle. Espanyol at home will fight hard to make things difficult, especially by staying compact and limiting dangerous spaces. Real Sociedad usually prefer structured football with controlled movement and patience in possession, which means the game could become tight for long periods. The prediction is a 1-1 draw, while Real Sociedad win or draw remains the stronger angle. This has the feeling of a balanced match where both teams experience good periods without fully taking control. There may be moments where one side looks ready to dominate, only for the other to respond with discipline and resilience. Matches like this often depend on concentration and small details rather than pure attacking power. A single mistake or moment of brilliance could decide everything. Pyunik against Noah is another fascinating fixture because both sides are capable of producing dangerous attacking football. Pyunik at home should play aggressively and try to impose themselves early, but Noah appear more balanced overall and seem slightly more prepared to handle the emotional swings of the match. Football games between evenly matched sides are often decided by efficiency in front of goal and the ability to remain calm under pressure. The prediction is a 2-1 victory for Noah. This game feels like it could become very competitive from start to finish with periods where both teams believe they can win. Pyunik should create moments of danger, especially when pushing forward in front of their supporters, but Noah look more likely to capitalize on opportunities when they arrive. Their overall structure and confidence could give them the edge in decisive moments. Looking at the full card together, today's matches bring a mixture of control, drama, and attacking football. Some favorites look ready to dominate, while other games appear far more balanced and unpredictable. That combination is what makes football so exciting. One stadium may witness complete domination, while another could produce tension until the final seconds. Every fixture carries its own identity. Barcelona's matchup stands out as a game where quality should eventually overpower resistance. Lazio's contest feels more controlled and disciplined. Bologna against Inter promises intensity and goals. Espanyol vs Real Sociedad has the look of a tactical chess match, while Pyunik against Noah feels ready for an emotional battle with attacking moments at both ends. Football supporters understand that predictions are not just about choosing winners. The real challenge is understanding how the game itself might unfold. Will one side dominate possession? Will the match become open after an early goal? Will pressure create mistakes late in the game? Those details matter because football is driven by momentum as much as quality. One of the biggest reasons experienced teams succeed consistently is because they know how to manage emotions during difficult periods. Teams like Barcelona and Inter have shown many times that even when matches become complicated, they still find ways to regain control. That mentality often separates strong sides from average ones. At the same time, football remains unpredictable enough to keep every supporter emotionally invested. A team can defend perfectly for long periods and still concede from one mistake. Another team can struggle for most of the game yet suddenly produce a brilliant moment that changes everything instantly. That uncertainty is what makes every minute feel important. Goals should arrive in several of today's matches. Bologna against Inter and Pyunik against Noah both look capable of producing open football with chances flowing at both ends. Barcelona also appear capable of delivering an attacking performance full of confidence and control. Meanwhile, Lazio and Real Sociedad may rely more on structure and discipline to secure positive results. The emotional side of football can never be ignored either. Supporters create the atmosphere, pressure, and intensity that turn ordinary matches into unforgettable experiences. Home crowds can inspire teams to fight harder, defend stronger, and attack with more belief. Away sides must survive those moments mentally before their own quality begins to shine through. Another important factor today is patience. Some teams may not score early, but that does not mean the prediction is falling apart. Football matches often change completely in the second half once fatigue appears and defensive concentration begins to weaken. Teams with composure and tactical discipline usually benefit the most during those moments. Barcelona, Lazio, Inter, Real Sociedad, and Noah all enter these fixtures carrying different levels of expectation, but each one has reasons to believe strongly in achieving a positive result. The challenge now is turning preparation into performance once the whistle blows. As fans watch these matches unfold, there will be moments of tension, celebration, frustration, and pure excitement. That emotional journey is the heartbeat of football. Every attack raises hope. Every defensive mistake creates panic. Every goal changes the atmosphere instantly. No other sport delivers emotion in quite the same way. To everyone following today's predictions, enjoy the experience from beginning to end. Appreciate the tactical battles, the attacking moments, the pressure, and the unpredictable twists that make football unforgettable. Whether the games bring dominant performances or dramatic late moments, the passion of the sport always shines through. Shout out to all the fans around the world who continue supporting their clubs with pride, loyalty, and passion every single week. Football belongs to the supporters, the dreamers, and the believers who never stop living every moment of the game. Stay passionate, stay united, and keep enjoying the beautiful game.